away and running. Good speed on the inside for Tiz herself. There's Silver Glen, and Bonita Lassie is also right there too. Our Fantasy goes wide and leaves Marvelous 4 to 5 deep as they round this first turn run. So in the light rain showers, Bonita Lassie leads them in pursuit past the 7 furlong peg and shows the way a length and a tail. Silver Glen is on the chase in second and looking for 6 wins in a row. Tiz herself with the money on shares third with Our Fantasy, and last passing the 6 is Marvelous, who now saves ground. They point towards the 5.5, and Bonita Lassie gets away with a very slow opening quarter, but Silver Glen is right there on attack mode in that second place position, and there's been no change to this slow event, and Our Fantasy now lands third. Tiz herself is right there in that fourth place position, gets a couple of loose niggles to stay with the speed, and Marvelous is still last of all. They pass the 4. Bonita Lassie still on top of the leads down to a neck. Our Fantasy is 3 wide. Silver Glen in between rivals. Tiz herself needs to do a lot better than that, struggling at the moment, and soon to be passed by Marvelous, and the favorites dead last at odds of 1 to 2. They approach the quarter pole, and now Our Fantasy takes the lead away. Silver Glen tries the counter in second, and Marvelous is closing in 2. Wide for the favorite, Tiz herself deep in fourth, and they turn for home. Still a 3-pronged attack, and Marvelous from last to first surges past the ball. Silver Glen holding on to second. Our Fantasy no better than third. Tiz herself is only in fourth, and at the 16th pole, Marvelous looked marvelous indeed over Silver Glen, and then came Our Fantasy. Away and running. Good speed on the inside for the long shot, Edmund Fitzgerald. There goes Seeing Red, also right there in the chasing queue. And up the fence is Sir Smoke to share third with Big Rowdy Dan. I Know You Love Me's deep on the track, and Silver R now lands third, passing the 5 furlong point. So Edmund Fitzgerald right into the teeth of the wind, leads the charge past the 4.5 furlong point, leads a length and a half. Seeing Red is right there tracking the pace in second, and up the inside, Sir Smoke has no excuses today. Silver R backpedals to be in a 4th place position in front of Big Rowdy Dan. And I Know You Love Me is a long looking last. Around the corner, passing the 3. Edmund Fitzgerald with speed on display, but Seeing Red is eyeballing the speed. And Sir Smoke continues to get closer in a big way too. They come towards the quarter pole, and Seeing Red is the first one to kick for home. Edmund Fitzgerald tries to rally in second. Off the inside, Sir Smoke is closing with power and pace, and Big Rowdy Dan is also picking him up one by one at the final furlong, and here comes Sir Smoke, and Sir Smoke inherits the lead. Seeing Red has no more to give, and Big Rowdy Dan is flying late but not changing the winning outcome. Sir Smoke has won it. Seeing Red was second, Big Rowdy Dan third, and Silver R finished fourth. Away and running. Nice even start. Good speed today from Dizzy Kitty. There's the red cap of Maintenon, and the rail belongs to the long shot Ghost of Kozan. Deep on the course, the gray is Mr. Cowboy Bradley, and Rebel Joke is right there, and those are the first five. Up the inside, Photocopy shares 6 in front of Emotional Rescue. Pulling hard is Mission Man. Passed by Sports Editor, El Fuego Maspelante is in front of 2, which include The Fire Within, and Factum Love Style is tailed off as they go around the first turn, and going very wide with Sports Editor. So, the leader is Ghost of Kazan, but that was short-lived, and now on the far outside, Dizzy Kitty is right there, and in between rivals trying to get on through is Maintenon. So those are the first 3 with 5 furlongs left to go. Up the inside, Photocopies in a shared 4th place position, and Mr. Cowboy Bradley's in 5th. Emotional Rescue travels in 6th, and Mission Man continues to scrape the paint. Sports Editors had a wide trip. The last 3, El Fuego Masprelante, then Rebel Joke. Second last is The Fire Within, and nothing today from Factum Love Style. Around the turn, past the 3, Ghost of Kazan still leads at those huge long shot odds, but Dizzy Kitty's enjoyed a lovely trail. Maintenon dropped away after being in tight, and Photocopies ready to roll. Mr. Man is trying to get closer, and so is Sports Editor. Inside the quarter, Ghost of Kazan still leads. Now Dizzy Kitty is ready to roll past. Homeward bound now, Dizzy Kitty had first run. Here's Mission Man closing in, and Sports Editor, who went very wide, is coming over the top. Sports Editor had a wide trip. Mission Man tries to kick with. These two leave the space the rest, and at the 16th pole, Sports Editor has won it over Mission Man, Photocopy, and Dizzy Kitty. Away and running. Great speed today from Outlier. Back Ring Luck is also sensing a slower pace and gets closer. Mystery Mo at the 7.5 sweetly ducks in. And last of all is You Must Chill. Around the first turn they go. No breathers up top. For Outlier, confronted by Back Ring Luck, and the early advantage at the 6.5 goes to Back Ring Luck. Outlier backs off the pace of ground saving second, and 2 lengths down from that one is Mystery Mo, and You Must Chill is on hold in that 4th place position. That's the quartet. They pass the 5.5, and Back Ring Luck gets to be the dictating speed with the money on today, and shows the way 3/4 of a length. Outliers right there hounding this runner every step of the way, and only 2 lengths would cover tip to tail. Deep on the course is You Must Chill, and a ground saving Mystery Mo. 2.5 lengths would cover the lot. They have 4 furlongs to go, and the favorite has the pace in its hands. Back Ring Luck leads, and that lead is down to a neck. Outliers right there raising the stakes in second. Mystery Mo continues to take the trail up the rail, and You Must Chill has to do a lot better than that with 5/16 to go. Back Ring Luck hasn't been asked and is now slipping away from the opposition. Outlier gets a couple of reminders to stay with the speed. Mystery Mo ducks off the fence, and still last of all is You Must Chill. Heads turn for home, and Back Ring Luck has built up a sizable advantage over Mystery Mo and Outlier, and now scooting away in the final 220 yards as Back Ring Luck has built up a 3-length lead. Mystery Mo is getting closer in a big way too. Back Ring Luck has done enough. Back Ring Luck has won it over Mystery Mo, Outlier, and then came You Must Chill. Away Yan running. Starter caught him on a great line. Alvy pings first. Hayroom is also tapped for some speed. And also in the thick of it too is Noble Fish. And in between those rivals is Country Charlie. So they're four across the track with no breathers up top. Between the covers is a wide fifth. Joe Brains is on hold in that sixth place position. Stardust Siggy gets sent along in front of Out of Towner. And Line Jeff is last of all. Leaving the first turn behind, it's Hayroom showing the way by a length and a quarter. There's a three-pronged attack behind this one between Alvy, deep on the course Noble Fish, and Country Charlie drops away to be in that fourth place position. Between the covers, watch that quartet of speed all chase the early pace, and Joe Brains is moving up the rail behind a wall of speed. Stardust Siggy's committed to a four-wide trip. Out of Towner still second last in line. Jeff brings up the rear. There's been no breathers today for Hayroom, and Alvy's the first one to play its hand, so now around the turn, Alvy takes control, and Noble Fish is right there too. Hayroom needs to dig deep and find more. Between the covers on the wide outside claims third. Joe Brains into the fourth, and the others have to go and go now as the quarter pole looms. Alvy's the first one to kick for home. Noble Fish is fighting on. Deep on the course between the covers is closing in. Off the turn, passing the 3/16 pole, and Alvy giving this field something to think about at the top of the stretch at 8-1. Alvy pads the lead. Between the covers faltered in second, and closing in for the Miners is Line Jeff, but at the 16th pole, Alvy stalked, pounced, and rolled away to win. Alvy was first, between the covers second, Line Jeff third, and Noble Fish was fourth. Away Yan running. Good start one from the outside from Alpha Whiskey today. There's the speed of Cloud Music, and Mike's Myth came away to be in that second place position. Paradise Valley sits towards the inside of that fourth place spot in front of Sainthoodforbrian, and My Handsome Man brings up the rear. So into the big headwind they go, and Cloud Music gets over to the paint and shows the way by a tight length. On the outside, Alpha Whiskey a nose in second, and Mike's Myth is right there up the inside. There's a gap of a length and a half back to Paradise Valley with 3 more back to Sainthoodforbrian, and nothing for My Handsome Man. 3/8 of a mile to go, and Cloud Music continues to be the dictating speed. Alpha Whiskey gaining inches on this leader in second. Mike Smith is up the rail in third. Sainthoodforbrian is closing sweetly, and Paradise Valley is wide and out of trouble. They spin off the turn and race for home, and Cloud Music now has slipped away to a 5-length lead. Alpha Whiskey tries to re-rally. Sainthoodforbrian is the only threat, and now Paradise Valley's getting on track too. There's a 16th to go. Cloud Music is still leading. Paradise Valley is getting closer, but time is up, and Cloud Music at 6-5 has won it. Over Paradise Valley, Sainthoodforbrian, and Alpha Whiskey. Away and running. Good speed today from Swifty Devil. Outside pace pressure from 6 Whips. Coming away in that third place position is Saloon. The rail belongs to Truly Mischief, and with the money on, Runaway Jack is last of all. So Swifty Devil leads them past the 4 furlong point and the leads 3/4 of a length. 6 Whips now bridge that divide ever so slowly as they go around the turn. Truly Mischief rides that rail. Saloon comes under a ride, and Runaway Jack still last of all around the turn at the 5/16. Swifty Devil still calls the shots, but 6 Whips is lurking close by, and so is Truly Mischief, and Runaway Jack has 5 lengths to close at the top of the stretch, and there's a 3-pronged attack, and the first one to play that hand is Truly Mischief. Deep on the course, Runaway Jack is closing in with long strides now. 4 across the course, Truly Mischief had first run, but Runaway Jack has all the momentum. Runaway Jack is pulling away. Even money was a gift. Runaway Jack has won it. Truly Mischief was second, Swifty Devil third, and 6 Whips was fourth. Away and running to another great start. The Angry Man was fast off the blocks, but so was Bermondsey, and Cosmic Treasures tapped for speed, and those are the first 2 past the 7.5, so the advantage goes to Cosmic Treasure as Bermondsey rides that rail. Mondays with Mike enjoys the drop in that third place position, and a rail scraping What a Guy came away in fourth. The Angry Man travels wide in that 5th place position in front of the Exception, and Melina's Dream is at the back of affairs with 6 furlongs to go. So Bermondsey has things all his own way today to lead a length and 3/4. Cosmic Treasure is right there on hold in that 2nd place position, and Mondays with Mike continues to take the shortest way around the Staten Oval, and a length down from that one is the Angry Man getting close closer at those long shot odds. What a Guy continues to be a ground saving fifth. On the outside, Melinda's Dream is now sixth, and the exception is last of all. Down to the 4 furlong peg they go, and Bermondsey continues to have things all his own way, but that lead has shrunk to a length and a quarter. Cosmic Treasure is right there, getting a wee bit closer in second. Mondays with Mike stays at that rail, gets shoved upon, no response. What a Guy slowly closes into the top trio, and the Angry Man is not responding with Melina's Dream and the exception last of all. But Bermondsey's trying to play coy with the opposition and leads by 2. Cosmic Treasure is all in at the top of the stretch. The Angry Man is deep on the course. They swing in, and still Bermondsey nursing a sizable lead. What a Guy tries to move into second, and holding down that position is Cosmic Treasure, and late on the scene comes Melina's Dream. But at the 16th pole, at 2-1, Bermondsey was never headed. Bermondsey has won it over What a Guy, Cosmic Treasure, and Melina's Dream.